Washington health officials are warning the public that a youth behavioral facility that's now under investigation is continuing to operate without a license.
All this comes after their facilities in Brush Prairie and Spokane now face several serious allegations of staff members engaging in sexual misconduct with patients who are minors.
Digging deeper into all this, Joelle Jones live tonight with details from state officials about that facility. Joelle?
Well, Jeff, despite mounting pressure to close its doors, when visiting the Brush Prairie location earlier today, Daybreak appeared open for business. A fact DOH calls a continuous disregard for the law, but Daybreak says is a logical response to an impossible task.
We are deeply concerned for their well-being as humans and as youth and the safety of care that they're receiving.
The Washington Department of Health sounding the alarm after a youth services facility under investigation failed to close their doors despite having their license suspended. DOH suspended the licenses for both the Daybreak Youth Services facilities in Spokane and Brush Prairie last Friday, claiming the nonprofit allegedly failed to cooperate with investigations into multiple complaints of inappropriate contact made by staff against adolescent patients. The order states, quote, "The program has identified 3 former employees of DYS Brush Prairie have allegedly engaged in professional boundary violations, including sexual misconduct with 3 minor patients."
In the course of doing those investigations, we have faced lack of cooperation from Daybreak, and we cannot actually complete them, which means we cannot assure safe care for the youth in those facilities.
Some of the claims made by patients include Daybreak staff members allegedly contacting minor patients after they were discharged from the facility, buying lavish gifts and renting an Airbnb to spend time alone, inappropriate touching, and non-consensual sex. The state says of the more than 700 facility investigations conducted in 2022, Daybreak was the only facility that refused to cooperate. With Lacey Fehrenbach telling us the agency gave Daybreak 4 days to safely transition their patients to other facilities, but that they failed to do that, also failing to produce a closure plan within the required 24 hours following their license suspension.
We, at this point, believe they are operating without a license, and that is concerning. This also means for patients and their families that their insurance may not cover the cost of care provided at these facilities.
But Daybreak says DOH should have known the facility would still be operating, telling us the department intentionally made it impossible for them to respond in a timely manner by issuing the action without notice late on the Friday before Memorial Day weekend, stating in part, quote, "It is the logical outcome of their effort to play fast and loose with fair play and the law." Daybreak did, in fact, file a petition for injunction relief and is poised to file a motion for temporary restraining order to halt DOH's assault on Daybreak, its patients, and its families. However, DOH says closing a facility is always a last resort and done only out of extreme concern for patient safety.
We absolutely balance access to care, but we want that care to be safe and quality health care. And in this case, while it is a very difficult situation and a very heavy situation, we felt it necessary to take this action in order to protect patients.
Now, in the meantime, DOH is encouraging parents and caregivers to work with their insurance providers to find an alternative care facility. We have some resources for that, as well as more information about these investigations linked at KOIN.com. Reporting live in Vancouver, I'm Joelle Jones, KOIN 6 News.